This is Theodore for Human Computer Interface Design, and this is my game design Choco brick. You can go ahead and click to play, and as you can see here in level 1, the score is on the bottom left hand corner, and right next to the score is the bullet. It fires automatically every 7 seconds to destroy the bricks. Please note that the bullet, as it destroys the bricks, it yields less points than the golden ball destroying the bricks. The goal in the game is to destroy all the bricks with the ball, or in this case the bullet as well. Bonus flies down towards the player, and in the bottom right hand corner you can see the number of lives you have. If the ball leaves the screen, you lose a life. So the idea is to catch the ball with the umbrella, and it bounces back up to destroy the brick. And as we move on to stage 2, I increase the difficulty a bit by placing 2 objects onto the screen. I made sure to make it a nice even challenge here by slowing the balls down a bit. In this stage, just like stage 1, bonuses flies down towards the player, and the bonuses earns you a lot of extra points. 2,000, 4,000, 6,000, it increases as you move on. Also, a good note to help you the challenge, the white bricks also yields an extra life, but only if the balls hit the white brick. If the bullets hit the white brick, you do not get the extra life. So again, I did that to balance the challenge for you. Here we move on to stage 3. Again, I increased the difficulty here for stage 3 by speeding up both balls. And again, to make things fair for you, I provided a trusty assistant, as you can see. So I hope it helps, and I hope you enjoy this. As you can see, I get different color bricks, and once you destroy all the brown bricks, you complete the stage. But if there are other colored bricks left over, you won't get as much points. So it would be wise to try to destroy the different color bricks first before you destroy the brown bricks. And as you finish the game here, you are presented with your high score, and you can enter your name, and you can see your name there on the scoreboard. And you can, here you have become a champion by completing the stages, and you can click to play and go in again. Continue to make the highest score you possibly can. Moving right along, this is the editor where I created and designed a Choco brick, and I'm going to show you what's behind one of the frames. And this is the first level, and this is the event editor for the frame. The event editor contains what we would call in programming all the if statements. So if something was to happen, if you want something to happen, this is the way you would do it. So if I want the ball to bounce off a certain pole, I would say here, if there's a collision between the golden ball and the sugar vertical one, or the pole on the left, I would say I want the ball to bounce off of the pole, and when the ball bounces off the pole, play this sample sound. So that's the sound effect you hear when the ball bounces off the pole on the left. There's also one for the pole on the top, the horizontal pole, and there's another one for the same ball line for the pole on the right. And you can see all 3 statements does the same thing. Bounces the ball and plays the sample sound effect. And there's also when the ball collides with the player, I want to do the same thing. I want the ball to bounce and play a sound effect. So the ball hits the player and goes back up into the air. And there's upon pressing the escape key on the keyboard, I want to end the application. And that's all we're going to do for that line. Let's end the application when we press the escape key. When there's a collision between the ball and the brown brick, which they call milk here, I want to play the sample sound. This sample sound I got from Nintendo Mario Brothers. This is the sound of bricks breaking. Thank you, Nintendo. And as the sound plays and the ball collides with the brick, it adds 100 points to the player's score. The ball bounces and destroys the brick. So it's totally logical. So another statement here says, as the ball leaves the player area on the bottom, you would lose 1 life. So I would subtract 1 from the number of lives, and immediately after the ball leaves the frame, the position would be reset to the center of the screen and the ball would automatically float upwards. And you would notice every time you lose a life or the ball leaves the frame, you would hear a very loud horn. That's another sample I put in for myself. Well, another sample sound I put in for myself. Also here we have when the number of lives equals 0, jump to frame 2. So when all the lives are finished, you would see that the game is finished, and you would go to the frame that you would see your high score. If your score is high enough, you would be prompted to enter your name. When the game now starts, so here, when the frame starts, at the start of the frame, which is the first stage here, you would hear Peter Gunn's theme from Rock and Roll Racing. Very nice song. When the last brick or milk here has been destroyed, you will be allowed to go on to the next stage. They just stated here's next frame, but it's the next stage. And you would hear a sound that I put in for myself here as well, a stage clear sound that indicates that you're good, you have the green light to move on. And you can see here, every 7 seconds, the player here, every 7 seconds, launches a bullet upwards at the speed of 30 and plays the sound of a fireball. That's another sound effect I put in for myself. So every 7 seconds a player would launch a bullet. And these are the statements, the if statements for the bullet. So if the bullet collides with a brick, it would add 25 points to your score, and it will destroy the brick. It doesn't bounce or anything like that. I just wanted to destroy the brick and leave the screen. And here we have another line. When the golden ball hits this white brick, the white bricks are special. So when the golden ball hits the white brick, you hear a 1-up sound and you get an extra life from the white brick, and the white brick is destroyed. Alright, notice you don't get any points from the white brick, you only get an extra life. I did that again to balance the challenge of the game. So if you want points, you have to destroy the brown bricks. And the next line says if a bullet hits a white brick, you will hear an impact sound. Alright, that's different from the brick breaking sound sample. I put in earlier up here, because I wanted you to notice the difference. Because if the bullet destroys a white brick, there's no extra life or nothing. The white brick is just destroyed. So again, that is to make the game challenging for you, so it wouldn't be too easy. So if you really need that extra life, you could, you should allow the golden ball. You should be skillful enough to get the golden ball to destroy the white brick, and not with your bullet. So moving on, every 15 seconds in stage 1, there will be a bonus coming down at you. First bonus is this option battle edge. It's like a cupcake. When it collides with you, the player, it will turn invisible, so that's to make it look as though you collect it, and you will get 2,000 extra points. That's the purpose of the bonuses, to get you extra points, and it will get you closer to the score of earning an extra life even faster. So this is something you would strive for. And it comes down and it floats into your direction automatically. And a pop-up song plays as it comes down at you. And at the 21 second, another bonus fly songs at you. Option but regular. Same song plays. It turns invisible when you collect it, when it collides with you, and you get 4,000 points. So that's 2,000 more than the previous bonus. And at the 30th second, option 5, which is a candy cane, floats down towards you. Same song plays, and that adds 6,000 points to your score, and that turns invisible as well. And it indicates that you have collected it. And on to the next line here in our statements. Very important line. So at the score 5,000, here you get an extra life. Add 1 to the number of lives when you score reach 5,000. And you will hear the uninterruptible 1-up sound, again courtesy Nintendo Super Mario Brothers. If you notice here, in the if statement it says only one action when event loops. So only once when the score is greater than or equal to 5,000, only once that I want to add an extra life to you. Not every 5,000 points, but only this 5,000, which is equals 5,000 points. That is what that statement there is saying. So as soon as that event loops right there, and it ends there at that 5,000 points, you get 1 extra life. And the same is done for stage 2. At stage 2, if the score is greater than or equal to 5,000 points, you get an extra life. Sorry, if it's greater than or equal to 15,000 points, you get an extra life. And for stage 3, if it's greater than or equal to 65,000 points, you get an extra life in stage 3 as well. So let's just show you stage 2. We have different color bricks, and the different color bricks earns you different points as well as different bonuses. So in stage 2, you can see here the brown brick, which is milk, earns you 100 points. So if the golden ball destroys the brown brick, you earn 100 points. If the silver ball destroys the brown brick, you earn 25 points. So you have to be skillful enough to really use that golden ball to maximize, to get the most out of those points. If the again, if the silver ball hits the mallow brick, you get 50 points. If the golden ball hits the mallow brick, you get 125 points. Alright, so that's the neat thing about the different color bricks. You get more points for the color brick. So here I'm saying if the golden ball hits the white brick, it adds 1 to the number of lives, as well as the silver ball. If it hits the white brick, you get an extra life as well. And the bullets are similar. If the bullet hit the brown brick, you get 50 points. If the bullet hits the white brick, you get 50 points. If it hits the mallow brick, you get 50 points as well. So the goal here really, again, to make the game challenging, if you really need those points, you need to let the golden ball hit the brown brick, the mallow brick, and that will release those extra points. Most of the physics here is the same as before in the previous stage. Let me move on to the next stage and show you. As you can see, this stage we have a new color brick. We have the mint and we have the violet. As you can see, the mint gives you 200 points if it's destroyed with a silver ball, and 200 points if it's destroyed with a golden ball. And the violet gives you 50 points if destroyed by any ball. So, that's the difference with the stages. The challenge is presented in the form of different color bricks. So, each brick gives you a different score. So, the goal is to, really try to destroy the brick that earns you the highest score to maximize your points. And you have to be skillful enough to do that while, trying to preserve the brown brick here as much as possible, because if the last brown brick is destroyed, the game ends, which is good, because another one of the goals is to move on and finish the game. But you want to finish the game with the most points, so you could try to so I would advise you to destroy the colored bricks before you do all the brown bricks. And as you can see here, when the score is greater than or equal to 70,000, I have a loop here and again, so earning an extra life to kind of even out the challenge for you.